Hello and welcome to day 297 of Dungeon23, the series where we make room of a mega dungeon every day for a year. I was gonna do a monster that was reoccurring from a previous level. I decided not to, at least for this room, because I didn't want to put another monster right here, so I'm gonna probably put it up here and then connect it there, some other room. Ooh, that's not good. So what we have here is a writing desk, and yeah, it looks like the thing I used previously as a display case, but it's the closest thing I had at the moment, and it doesn't really matter. Theater of mind. Anyway, so the writing desk has some useful stuff in it. It has 150 gold pieces worth of fine inks and papers, which obviously can be used for copying spells. Some spells have components like that, like I think Fine Familiar might need them or something, and maybe creating spell scrolls depending on what your party gets into and what you're allowed to do. It has a spell scroll of locate object, which is a useful spell. Not many wizards take it because it's not super useful in most cases. There's just a lot of really good spells that kind of edge it out. Even though like it's an excellent utility spell, it's just when you use it, because it feels like a waste sometimes to get it. But here it is, so you can use it as a scroll or just copy it. And there is a stack of sticky notes. This is a magic item that was taken from my other campaign. I believe they found it in the wizard shop, magic item shop, magic pawn shop, whatever it was. And it's a stack of sticky notes that is infinite. It's magical, obviously, because it's infinite. You could take as many as you want, the caveat being whenever a note is peeled off, roll a d100. On a 1, the note underneath says, "Have a nice day," and there's a little smiley face drawn next to it. And when that happens, as soon as they see it, it explodes as a 5th level fireball, which is 10d, not 10d60, that is insanity. 10d6 fire damage, and it has a DC of 15, which is the dex save, obviously. Destroying the stack of the process, and also probably the party member, most of the party actually, all their stuff. So maybe don't do that. Obviously, identify your magic items, and it's only a 1% chance of happening, so it's funny. The have a nice day followed by an explosion. Well, have a nice day with a little smiley face followed by an explosion is something from my Call of Cthulhu games. One of the main reoccurring antagonists of my long-running campaign would leave behind sticky notes that said "Have a nice day" with a little smiley face. Whenever the party tried to find an important clue that they were too late to get, like CDs from the future, books that had notes from a previously dead player character they needed to find. Basically, if they needed to know that the other character was there first and is messing with them, that's where it would come up. And then later, it was used by a secondary antagonist for like my overarching one-shots, because I'll probably make a video talking about the lore of my Call of Cthulhu games, because it gets pretty intense. But basically, there's this evil corporation whose whole gimmick is taking basically magic items, monsters, spells, Lovecraftian abominations, and then using weird science, turning them into marketable products that they sell back to the general populace. And I don't know if I ever told my players about it, but the antagonist, or the minor antagonist, or man, it's weird, because it wasn't the him. All right, let me put it this way: the main reoccurring antagonist of the first Call of Cthulhu campaign is the clone of the guy who is basically the current CEO of the evil corporation that is the recurring antagonist of my one-shots. So that's how it's connected. And it matters because at the end of my campaigns, one-shots, I always have all the players roll luck. And how good their luck roll is determines what kind of ending they get after the fact. Because a one-shot, you're probably never going to use those characters again, so you want to know what happens to them after the fact. And one character, I don't remember exactly what happened or what led up to it. All I know is that he was offered money by the company to do something, or to hand over eldritch stuff, or to keep quiet, or to do for something, and he didn't. He told the company no, so he went to his car, turned it on, saw the sticky note on his, steering wheel that said "Have a nice day," and then blew up because they put a car bomb in his, car, obviously. So I don't know. It's a running joke, like -1 honor for racism, or mouse pliers, or bread, or any number of things. I don't know. There's a lot of running jokes. But yeah, that's basically the room. Just some useful, tools and supplies, and also something that's basically a trap. It's I think that's probably gonna kill the party eventually. Maybe. They'll probably just put it in their backpack and forget about it. It's a sticky note pad. It's not a piano they're lugging around. It's easy to forget about. So if you want to see more crazy magic items, wacky monsters, devious traps, all that stuff, consider subscribing to the channel, like the video if you like it, comment suggestions down below in the comment section. Maybe turn notifications or don't because it's a daily series. It's going to be coming out every day. Although, if you come back every day, maybe see if there's any other videos I'm releasing, because I might be working on a few. Or maybe I'm just saying I'm working on a few and I'm not, and I'm just kind of procrastinating because I have like an actual job, and these videos take like an hour to do because I'm lazy and not very good at it. Anyway, thanks for watching or listening. I apologize for the poor quality. It's not going to get any better.